Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So Oren is 4 weeks old tomorrow, so I wanted to do a video about newborn essentials. I wanted to give it a few weeks to see what we used and we didn't use. Apparently it's kind of give or take if your baby likes swaddles or not, but Oren really likes swaddles, but he sleeps really well. He's a massive wriggler as well, so he's all arms and legs everywhere, so it does help keep him sort of in because he has these kind of weird little nightmare things when he just kind of all spreads out. So I think it stops that happening and it kind of soothes him. It kind of makes him feel like they're being hugged and squeezed, like they're in the womb and they're, you know, warm and cozy. I've got a couple. This one's from Swaddleme. I've got a Grobag one as well, which is good. Not Grobag, Gro Company one, which is good. But I like this one because it's velcro, so it doesn't come undone, because the ones that you self sort of wrap, he is just all arms and legs and he's out of them within 30 seconds, where this one, he's full on restrained and he looks like a little caterpillar. So those are really good, and we've got two of these. They come in a pack of two. Then we've got some blankets that are quite thin that you can swaddle up from Mother Care, and then we've got the Gro Company one as well. The next thing I'll talk about is muslin cloths, and everyone said to us, you will need these, you'll need these, and you do use them all the time to chuck over you to baby, just to kind of use as a barrier, because you always get caught one way or another that they're going to catch you out. Just to grab, if you don't have a bib, I just kind of drape it around him, but they're just really good for getting up any like spit ups and sick, anything else that might come your way. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a feeding pillow. So when I was in hospital, so a C-section, I was really struggling to sort of bend over and feed him when I was trying to breastfeed. I didn't get on with breastfeeding, but still when we use the bottles, it's the same thing. It's like leaning over, but having the breastfeeding pillow, you can just put it on you and lay the baby down, and you know that they're supported and they can't sort of roll anywhere. Another thing I tend to do is put a normal sort of pillow that we like this on my lap, and then I'll put the breastfeeding pillow on top of this, so it's a little bit higher, so I'm not bending over, because I'm getting pins and needles in my upper back still from the epidural. Poddle pod. So a lot of people rave about sleepyhead. We did have one, and they are quite pricey, I think, and then we sort of read up that they're not supposed to sleep in them, so we got the sleepyhead to have him sleep in it, but it's not really recommended they sleep overnight in it. So we thought for the price of it, we took it back, and then we got a Poddle pod from the Baby Show in May. Now this was a fraction of the price. I think it cost us £35, and it's quite dense, and again it's that whole kind of feel like they're in the womb and they're just kind of tucked in. Oren just loves his, especially the first couple of weeks. You just put him in it and he's just straight asleep. It keeps them quite warm, but I did read that people found it too hot for their babies in the real high heat. At my dance studio, I have all these lights everywhere, disco lights everywhere. So we brought this disco light for home as well, and it was £10 off Amazon, and Oren absolutely loves it. And it comes with a little control and lots of different settings, so you can have fast lights, slow lights, mainly pink, mainly green, mainly blue, and it's literally, I think, £9.99. I'll double check that, but we put it on anytime he's up and he's just like, that's it. He can't get his attention back again. So in the Poddle pod with the lights, he's really happy, and then I'll put on some different songs and see his reaction to, he liked 90s hip hop yesterday. He absolutely loves music, lights and his Poddle pod. So Ollie the Owl is this little owl, and it's got lots of different sounds on it. So it's got a white noise, it's got a heartbeat, it's got a melody, and I think there might be another one. It also has a little area on its tummy that glows, like a pink colour. It's got 3 intensities, so it's supposed to sort of look like the colour that they'd see inside you again, so it's quite soothing. We've used this from the day we've brought him home, and he loves it again. It just helps soothe him. I think it reminds him that it is sleep time, so we only use it when he goes into either his cot or his next to me, which is there. In the day we're putting him in the cot to get him used to the cot, and then with our video monitor, and then the next to me at night. So we just transfer this owl about. I love that it's got a little velcro loop, so we can loop it over the cot, or there's some little tabs in the next to me, which mean it's not going to fall on him. The good thing about it's got this cry sensor, so you click it on, and if he starts to it'll play for a certain amount of time, and then if he sort of stirs, makes kind of gurgling noises or cries, or you clap, it will restart either the white noise or the melody. You can get a Shush app. There's loads of different ones. You can download white noise or baby sounds, and I just really recommend it. Just any Shush music will help you loads. Good baby sponge for the baby bath, because it just helps like drench the water over him gently without kind of splashing him. So just that we just got, you know, 2 for £1.50 Morrison baby sponges. So another thing I want to talk about is the Snuggle Bundle. Now this thing is absolutely amazing. At the baby show they told us about it being good for people that have had C-sections. Obviously we didn't realise I was going to end up with an emergency one. But basically what it does, it's got this reinforced little head kind of hood thing that will hold the baby's head, and the rest of it is just a blanket with handles that you just lift up and you can just move your baby. So the idea is you can put them in the car seat and not wake them up, just lift them up and take them out. Same with their cot. It's so useful. We didn't use it the first couple of days and I thought, oh, this was a waste of money. Absolutely love it. It's so good. They also say that it's really good to keep it hygienic when you use changing tables, which I completely agree with. If you get any mess on it, you can just chuck it in the washing machine and it's fine. So with the Poddle pod, we'll put him down in the Snuggle Bundle underneath him in the Poddle pod. He'll fall asleep, pick him up, take him upstairs, drop him in his cart, he's still asleep. Yeah, so those are my essential sort of buys. That's not including, you know, nappies and wipes and cotton buds. Everybody knows cotton buds. Yeah, cotton buds, everyone knows that you need those. I do recommend the water mop wipes. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but those first, you know, few newborn poos, if you've had a newborn, it just cut through them where, you know, generic wet wipes were a little bit scrubby. It left a lot less irritation as well. The only thing I would say, I've noticed they're a lot colder than other wipes, so he kind of flinched and I felt really bad for him. I was like, I'd hate someone to put something cold on my bum and bits. But the prep machine is really good actually, the Tippee Tommee one. So it does prepare your bottle so quickly, and I hate him crying and I couldn't imagine having to, I know it's only a couple of minutes longer, like boil the kettle and then get the temperature right. It's just so easy just to go beep, put the scoops in. So you just put it will give you a shot of hot water, put your formula in, and then it will do the rest of the water and it's the right temperature. And then it kind of increases with their age and their feed sort of quantity. So it's kind of in the middle of the night when you can't think, it's great. And what we do is he's in here with us at night and we put it in his nursery and just have it low lit. So we just take him into the nursery and it's all there. I don't have to go downstairs. It's just so easy. The first sort of few nights we had it in here when I couldn't really move around, but we just found that it was just easier. Literally the room is there. So that's it. That's my newborn essentials video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you soon. Bye.